watched one video of Fresh and Fit in my life. They haven't been around that long, but when it was first recommended to me, one of their videos, it felt so obvious to me that these two men were liars, liars in pain. You know, I used to really enjoy people watching, and as a woman who exists in this world, right, there's lots of men who approach me all the time, and there's certain types of men who approach, right? There's some men who just really never approach people just randomly in the street. And there's types of men who, after you reject them, you know, I've always been a gentle rejecter, but regardless of how you reject this particular man, the response is always the same: aggression, F you then, bitch. Like, just a lot of disrespect because they've been rejected so many times. They've internalized it, and so now they're angry at women in general. I did a video on my channel about the manosphere. Lots of men actually liked it because all I did was summarize what was happening in the manosphere. But I made the mistake. I guess I didn't know. I really didn't know, because my lived experience is one in which most of the men I experience are just so wonderful, good, upstanding people, that the idea that there is a community of men who exist online who, even in the face of someone like me, who is respectful to men, loves men, is still going to disrespect me just because I'm a woman. They don't really care what I stand for, or, you know, me trying to be fair or helpful. Their one thing is, you're a woman, and they're so anti-women, they're so obsessed with women, that they go on all kinds of women's platforms just to say something mean, because in their mind, women are just one particular thing. I'm 32, right? So I'm a millennial, and I have this lived experience of wonderfulness, right? I grew up with my father. There's, you know, men in the neighborhood. You know, I grew up around a lot of nuclear families that were intact. I respect men. I had a lot of male teachers. So my lived experience is nothing like the wild, wild west internet, especially the manosphere of YouTube. And I understand that there is a shift, a dynamic taking place between men and women across the world. I like to stress to people, this is an across the world thing, because women are not as oppressed as they used to be. We have a lot of agency and independence, and we have our own money. And in a lot of communities, women are making more money than men. And so we're all grappling with the idea, if I can make as much money as a man, or if I can make as much money as a two-parent household, what is the purpose of a man? Men are also going through this because a lot of them don't have money, especially the ones that leave negative comments. If you don't have money, what is your purpose in life? Existentially, as a man, what is your purpose in relationship? Are there other things that you have to bring that you can highlight besides money? Because in the grand scheme of things, how is the money being spent? What is your role in the relationship? It's just a lot. And so, like, I get that there is this, you know, 2022 now element between men and women, the anti-blackness, because I feel like my bigger problem is, right, I have a lived experience clearly of not online, right? I didn't grow up online. I grew up in the age of dial-up internet, and, you know, having to log into things. Didn't have access to Facebook until, I don't know, 20,000 something, whatever. The point is, my concern is that y'all who are growing up online think social media, think the internet is real, think that it's representative of what's really out there. I didn't grow up in the continental US, but I am aware of anti-blackness because it's a global phenomenon. I don't think it's done particularly like this in America anywhere else. Maybe Brazil can give some competition, but anti-blackness to black people in America is abhorrent. And the self-hate, right? Because anyone can be anti-black. If you have associated a bunch of negative qualities with black people, and therefore you don't like black people. Even if you're black, that's still anti-blackness, because we've all been brainwashed. The whole world has been brainwashed into thinking that white is right and black is wrong. And so when you grow up in the people's America and you're reminded all the time with their billboards, with their ads, with the shows that they decide to greenlight, you start to believe, you might not even be aware of it, you start to believe these negative things that they say about black people. And I do think, like, unlearning anti-blackness is one step in, like, your spiritual journey to becoming a whole person that acknowledges the God in other people. If you're so caught up with the color of people's skins or stereotypes about people, that's all you see when you look at people, it's very hard to be grateful. It's very hard to be kind to everybody, as kind as you can be to everybody. And my hope is that the folks who are watching these videos, like, I understand that a lot of people watch it for the entertainment value, watch it because they like the drama. You know, I'm real concerned about the people who really just like the drama. Why do you want to invite chaos into your mind? Why is that so important to you? Why is watching someone be disrespected, devalued, dehumanized, why is that entertainment? Why is that funny? Like, why is that funny? And I'll end with Kodak Black. Who, you know, I used to live in Miami, so Kodak Black is very Miami-ish, you know, Black Miami-ish. Even his hair, you know, his hair is like arts, right? I don't have any problems with his hair. I don't have any problems with his skin color. He's a human being, but I think he is one of the best examples, because this happened a while ago, one of the best example of anti-blackness, and how the way he talks about skin tone, women, I think it's very clear. I think when you watch him and the clips of him talking about race and who he would partner with, I think it's very clear that he hates himself. I feel like you can clearly see that through what he's saying, that he's literally saying, I don't like myself and I want to get as far away from myself as possible, and so here is what my preference is, right? When people throw out the preference word.
Kiki Palmer, she's great. I bag her, but you know what I'm saying? I don't really like black girls like that. Some sort of kind of.
You ain't gonna be dissing me under my comment. I ain't even gonna plead on, don't even comment on my shit. Or whatever, you talking about black woman, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't look like red bones. I love black African Americans, but I don't like black bitches. I like yellow hoes. So that's my preference. So you.
You know, I carry myself like I'm an average dude, because I don't see myself no better than him, no better than him, you know, or no less than him. So if he could say that he likes skinny women, if he prefers skinny women more than a more chubby or heavy-set women, he could say that and nobody won't get mad at him. I just said I don't like women with my complexion. I like light-skinned women. I want you to be lighter than me. I love African-American women, but I just don't like my skin complexion.
Okay. Well, I like your skin complexion.
We too gutter. Black people, my complexion, we too gutter. Light-skinned women, they most sensitive, you know?
There's some dark-skinned women out here sensitive.
No, they too tough. They too tough. Light-skinned women, we could break them down more easy, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to reflect on that, because I don't think that, I don't think censorship is really the best thing for anybody. I'm fine with people, you know, rebelling against hate speech, and it's always a dicey thing for me, because I'm like, you know, most people are sheep. So it's like, do you want the sheep to decide what's best for them? Because generally speaking, they don't know what's best for them, and they will not choose what's best for them if given a choice. But do I want to remove the choice from people, right? People are sheep, but they're not actual sheep. People can make their own decisions. And I think people should be allowed to wreck their own lives. I think that's part of what being an adult means, that you get to make decisions for your life. And if those decisions end up wrecking your life, that's your responsibility. That's the consequences, and maybe there's something there for you to learn. So I don't really support the idea of taking away people's agency, but I understand that it's very helpful because y'all not gonna make the decision yourselves. Like, y'all gonna keep watching nonsense. Like, but my hope is, right, that people who find my channel and listen to the things I have to say make better decisions in life so that they can get the outcome that they want. That's my hope. Stop watching Fresh and Fit because it's not feeding your soul. It's really draining you of positive energy, watching toxic, chaotic, disrespectful content like that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.